All right, so Tammy wants to know, how do you recover from eating a bunch of crap at a Super Bowl or other big event where you just went off the rails, ate a bunch of crap, and how do you recover from that? How do you not freak out about that? And so I've got a couple tips for you. Number one, Tamry, don't freak out. It's gonna be okay. It's not the end of the world. As long as it's a one-time thing and you don't, let it turn into a whole week long of, chips and guacamole. Guacamole's fine. Chips, probably leave them out. You know, as long as it doesn't turn into a week long binge, you're fine. It's a one day thing. It happened one time. It's gonna be all right. Move on from there. Number two is drink a lot of water. It's gonna help flush out your system. If you've been drinking a lot of alcoholic beverages, it's gonna help you, prevent some of those hangovers, and it's just gonna make sure you're well hydrated in general, which is just gonna be beneficial for you in the long term. Number three is crap. I forgot what number three was. Oh, take note how you feel tomorrow. It's really interesting once you, whether you want to call it a diet or a framework or whatever, of eating clean, you start to realize how food actually affects your energy levels, how you feel, how your digestion system feels. For the next 24 to 36, 48 hours after you've eaten that food. So take note of how you feel tomorrow. A lot of times we like to focus on, this food tastes delicious going in, but it doesn't always taste, it's not always the greatest feeling in the world coming out. Or, just in general, you just feel tired. You don't feel like you have a lot of energy, and just a bunch of other things. So take note how I feel tomorrow. And one of my friends likes to say, "Never again." After he's had a bad day where he's eaten a lot of not so great food. Just the after effects of the food that taste great, but just do not make you feel good and don't make you perform very well either. So just when you weigh those things, when you draw that correlation, you weigh the pros and cons of that. A lot of times, it's an easier decision to not let that happen again in the future. So that's my advice. Don't freak out. Drink a lot of water, and just take note how you feel tomorrow, and make sure this is a one-time thing and not a week-long thing or a daily thing or all that. If it's a one-time thing, it's gonna be okay. You're gonna be all right. You're gonna survive. You're gonna keep moving on. You're not gonna let it keep you down. So that's it. If you guys have any more questions, leave them below. I'll answer them. Peace.